Do you also have to urinate?
I did it before the show like a professional.
So did I, but
then I also did it mid-show, in my pants like a professional.
A very tiny urethra.
Yeah.
So it takes me longer to pee, and I pee more frequently.
You don't use what is it called?
Diaper?
A decatheter?
Decatheter?
Yeah.
Decatheter?
Decatheter?
No.
Oh. You just get yourself one of them old water jugs and just put them on the bottom there. Ain't nobody gonna know.
You want me to pee in this room looking you in the eyes?
I peed my pants during the show because I didn't want to break.
Oh, like a professional? Like a professional?
Yes.
You said you were a professional.
Yeah, that's why sometimes you got to do it in your pants.
Actually, you didn't lie because you said you went before the show. You didn't.
Which I did.
You just alleviated the fact that you went also during the show.
Well, before the show was a number 2, and then during the show was a 1, which I thought was better to do during the show.
Okay. I'm working on a bit about this.
Yeah.
My girlfriend has the toilets where you press the buttons, but they're split at the top.
Japanese toilet?
No.
Just a regular?
Top of the tank instead of the handle.
Yeah.
There's the circle, and there's one large drop, and then there's 2 small drops.
Yeah.
The bit is about how I can't figure out which is which. 1 large drop equals 2 small drops. And my friend was like 1 for number 1 and 2 for number 2, but there was 1 large drop. You'd use more water for a poo.
Yeah.
2 small drops, it's like that's a tinkle. So there's logic on both sides. There's good people on both sides.
Whatever, but if you multiply by 0,
you get 0.
Yeah. There you go.
So you just can't go to the bathroom.
Figured it out.
That's right.
That's why I'm here.
On stage, I go into this whole algebra thing. I write it like, what's the movie?
A Venn diagram and what? Good Will Hunting.
Yes, I go. I full
Goodwill.
I full Will Hunting.
I love that.
Okay, let's do this intro.
Yeah.
Oh, then I say something funny and then you laugh and then we start the.
Okay, let me think of something funny. But yeah, I'll
No, it makes me look funny because I.
Oh, you want me to?
You're laughing.
It up?
You have to. And then. Welcome back to the Isaac Abrams Show, everybody. I'm your host, Isaac Abrams.
Man.
Today's very special guest.
That was really funny. Man.
I just had to pause for that compliment. I so appreciate that. You're welcome to use that one on your show.
Okay.
Now I have to start over. I need another laugh. Welcome back to the Isaac Abrams Show, everybody. I'm your host, Isaac Abrams. Today's very special guest, director, comedian, podcaster, and now first-time philanthropist. Did I miss any credits?
No.
Actor?
Yes.
We do all that. We do all the things in entertainment, including comedy. Please welcome to the show, Kyle Shevrin, everybody.
Thanks for having me, dude. I appreciate it. Let's have some fun.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten your name wrong, including the first time I emailed you.
It's okay. A lot of people put the R before the V and they f it up.
Shevrin.
Yeah.
They Shevrin do.
You didn't though.
I triple checked it.
Let's do.
We're doing
the Predator. The Predator.
Oh,
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Ah, no. In this episode, guys, we talk about a little bit of the film business. Both of our new careers in comedy. They're not that new, but they're new enough to talk about. We run down the best movie of all time, which is Heat, and we do 7 Would You Rathers at the end. It's one of my favorite episodes so far.
You say that about every guest, though.
My favorite episode that I've done today.
Okay, that's fair. I'll take that.
Yeah. Please tell us where we can find you on the internet and everything we can plug for you.
Yes, please. So on socials, it's just I got creative at Kyle Shevrin everywhere. Insta, Twitter.
Wait, that ran
TikTok.
Together. So it's
at Kyle Shevrin.
Everywhere.
No, not everywhere.
There's a comma there.
There's a period.
Period everywhere.
Space. Beat in parentheses, like in a script.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to get that.
Well, just put some graphics. Help them out.
You want me to make a lower third now?
Dude, come on. It's a pro.
You don't put lower thirds on your show.
That's true. But we put it in the bio.
If you had a real producer.
Link in bio.
I would do that for you.
Link in bio. And then you can catch our show, The Lamorning After, on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, every Wednesdays.
Not to compete with other shows that come out on Wednesdays.
I don't think any other shows come out on Wednesday, but we're not fact checking, we said, right?
That's right.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Enjoy the episode, everybody. Kyle, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, dude. Appreciate it.
We'll see you next time, everybody.
Are we headphoning it up, or?
My last guest made fun of the headphones.
Oh, I rock them.
Do you want them?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I like to feel
We might take them
professional.
off for the thumbnail, though.
Okay, fair enough.
And honestly, I kind of need them because I'm having a bad hair day, so I kind of need a
Dude, we just...
little something.
Blessed it's still there.
Yeah.
Blessed it's still there.
Super blessed. I'll be 45 in 2 weeks.
Damn, okay.
And I'm just growing as much of it out as I can before I lose it.
Dude, you honestly look like you're ready for the NHL.
The NHL, the hockey.
Yeah,
I'm not a big sports guy.
Okay, you put on a helmet. I think you're ready for the NHL.
I could, of all the sports, it seems like you're most protected as a hockey player.
Oh man, I think there's a lot of concussion studies that would probably argue against that.
Okay, just from a gear protection standpoint.
Yes. Oh yeah, tons of gear.
I think the helmets in hockey have to be better than the helmets in football.
Well, yeah, now they've made the football ones like comically big.
Right. And they have like the inflatable, what are those, airbags on them now?
Basically, yeah. And they're still just getting crazy CTE. So
right.
We're not doctors though, guys. Don't.
Although we play some on TV.
Yes. That was a joke I always told my mom, was that it's way easier to play a doctor on TV than to actually become a doctor. And I think once she realized that, she was like, okay, I'm not so mad with you not becoming a doctor.
Do you really believe that? Yeah. I think there are more actual doctors than there are people who have acted as doctors, statistically.
That's a tough question.
Because the number of people who want to be actors is enormous. But if you apply yourself in school, I just told you this isn't a gotcha podcast, and now I'm like,
there's a lot of doctor TV shows. Those things just recycle.
Sure.
So
but there's hundreds of doctors in every city. Have you ever considered that you may have gone to a bad doctor?
Yes. And also, remember that story of a while ago? It was kind of like a Catch Me If You Can case where the kid was pretending to be a doctor, and he was, I think, like 14 or something, passing as a doctor. Literally look it up. He got away with being a doctor for, I want to say, a while before anyone even questioned him.
Yeah.
So
have you?
I'm a doctor.
I too am a doctor. Doctor.
Doctor. I concur.
I mean, you can't be a doctor without concurring. What's the opposite of concurring? When you disagree, do you Dunkirk?
Dunkirk.
Dunkirk.
Just blow everything out. Let's go.
Did you study acting?
You know what? I did a play in high school.
Same.
And I had a small role in. I've always kind of been into film and TV. My friends and I still are massive Star Wars nerds.
Okay.
So growing up, we were doing like at-home Star Wars movies that we'd write, shoot on like shitty cameras at the time.
Wow.
That were state of the art, and then put those together. So I did one play in high school, small part, and then my English teacher was like, "Oh, the next season, the play, I want you to do a bigger part." And I was like, "I'm in." And then I saw the script, and I was like, oh my God, there's just so many lines. And I backed out a week before it happened. I left him high and dry, not a proud moment.
Before opening night?
A week. I gave him a week, though. I gave him a week.
Did you have an understudy?
Dude, this was like ninth grade. I don't know if I had an understudy at the time. It was the cafeteria lady, basically.
Wow.
Acting. I mean, I took like an acting course when I first moved out here, and I did Groundlings for a bit.
Oh, yeah.
So you do some acting there, and I don't know. No, like I didn't do like Meisner or Stella Adler, or
isn't she the background casting lady?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm blanking on the names. I've done Duolingo though, so that's helping.
Yeah. For Spanish?
Well, I speak Spanish
now because of Duolingo.
No, I grew up speaking Spanish. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So my dad's Jewish. I'm half Jewish and half Cuban.
Okay.
So that's why in my stand-up, you hear me talk about I'm a POC, person of color, for life. And
it's kind of how it works, though. Right?
Yeah, dude. Like once you're in, but a lot of people don't want to give me that credit, but I'm pushing that agenda. So
right.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Yeah. So do you do stand-up in Spanish?
No, I've never done stand-up in Spanish. I honestly just kind of got into stand-up, to be completely honest.
Okay.
I did some open mics when I first moved out here. And I did open mic at the Improv, open mic at Comedy Store, I think. And then I kind of took a break and really focused on like writing and directing and being behind the camera. And then once Lamorn and I started our podcast, we kind of see the vision of doing some shows live.
Yep.
So to get more comfortable on stage, we started doing some stand-up as well. And it's been so fun.
Yeah.
Scary. nerve-wracking, tequila-induced.
You drink before you go up?
I had like I've had like 2 shots. Yeah, 2 shots before I go, just to like, and then we're good to go. And then the magic happens.
The magic happens right at 2. At 3, it's like, oh, this guy's been drinking.
I think that's when I get into trouble. So I've limited myself to 2.
Right.
2.5.
So for everybody at home, we met at a stand-up show. So I just assumed, because of the level that you were doing stand-up at, that you've been doing it for years.
No, and that's why it's been a bit more scary, because as you know, that improv sold out is like 250 people or something in the crowd who have paid for you to make them laugh.
Right.
And, you know, Lamorn and I, having just kind of gotten into this game, we had the rest of the lineup was friends of ours who are professionals who've been doing this grind forever and are super fucking funny. Oh, can I curse? Or no?
After the first 5 minutes.
Okay, sorry.
But you can say whatever you want.
Who are so flippin' funny.
I just cut out the first 5 minutes of swears. It just helps you.
Okay, boom. So we're on there with like real professional flipping comedians who are so funny. And as you know, usually the start of stand-up is testing it out in open mic rooms, smaller venues like back of bars and stuff like that. And I did some of that a while ago, but you don't just jump into doing 250 people rooms.
Well,
or did you?
That's how I did it.
Then we're on the same boat.
We're definitely in the same boat. People have been shitting on me for the last 2 years because of some of the opportunities that I've gotten, but I've used my directing and my videography to get in with headliners.
Yeah.
In exchange for, like, I'll give them a discount on my week rate if they'll give me 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, my first club weekend was sold out in Portland for 300 people a night for 8 shows.
Jeez.
I didn't have any jokes when I first started the weekend, and by the end, I have a closer that I still use to this day.
Really?
Yeah. So last year, I was able to do, I don't know, 150, 200 shows with Drew Lynch.
Wow.
Some were 2,500 seat theaters, and some were like clubs, boom, 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 like pump them and dump them. So
and it's trial and error. Like, one of the things we've learned now that we've done, like the Improv Comedy Store, we did a show at the Largo. Every crowd is different, so I'm learning that, you know, the hard way, where sometimes a joke worked at this crowd and this venue did not work at this one, and then vice versa. Like, this one really crushed and didn't do well there. So, but I think Lamorn and I, the fun part about it is, like, we have no shame. So we'll go up there and just do what we think is funny. Yeah. And I think we're getting better at it, which is really fun. Yeah. But it's like a flipping high, man. You get that first laugh, and then boom, it's like, okay, we're locked in.
And especially when you know that it's coming, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, 3 more words, 2 more words, laugh, motherfucker.
Yes.
So, are you guys going to do the actual podcast live?
That's the goal. We want to get to that point eventually.
Yeah.
The vision I kind of have, which I would love to do, is, you know, obviously touring is such a big proponent of this game. Doing like an 8-city mini tour and doing maybe like a 2-night type thing where, you know, like on Friday we do a live taping of the podcast, and then Saturday night at the same venue give you traditional stand-up show. So that's kind of the vision I have of what we want to do. So that's why also more stage time, more practice, getting more comfortable is kind of where we're doing. And then Lamorn's also acting and doing Spider-Man with Nick Cage, and, you know, doing amazing things. So it's fine balance.
They're bringing Nick Cage back for Spider-Man.
Yeah, so he voiced in the Amazing Spider-Verse movie.
That initial thought was, I was picturing him in a suit. It was Superman.
Oh yeah, that was supposed to be a Tim Burton movie that never happened.
Right.
So Cage is my guy. That's like my dude. That's my number one dude. Love that guy. We'll ride for that guy. So he's supposed to do that movie with Tim Burton. It fell out. Never happened. At the end of Flash, they kind of gave you like a CGI version of him in the suit. But Spider-Man, this is like a noir 1930s Spider-Man. So I'm excited.
Have you met Nick?
No, haven't met him yet.
Do you know Pauly Shore?
I know of Pauly Shore, obviously, yes.
They're neighbors in Vegas.
I saw a quick interview.
Yeah.
Where he said he basically picks him up in like a golden Lamborghini, takes him to the strip, and they just like get sushi.
Right.
So he's back. Cage is fully back.
Yeah.
The birds, like the raptor, Velociraptor, he's got it all. I'm so excited for him. I'm so happy for him.
Yeah. So if in your next flick, if you can cast anybody, you're putting Mr. Cage in there.
100%. Cage and Benicio del Toro.
Together.
together
again.
I need them to just. I don't. Have they ever done anything?
I don't know. When I said that, I was like, "Am I going to sound super smart right now or super stupid?"
I don't know if they've done anything. That's why I want to put them together.
And that is why you should, and only you can do it.
Dude, did you see Dream Scenario? One of Cage's newest movies. Mm-mm. He did very little promo for it, and this is why he's the best. They asked him, the little promo he did, he's wearing like this crazy jacket. I think it's like a fur coat or something. And they asked him, like, you know, what do you think of Dream Scenario? And he basically just took like a long ass dramatic pause and said, Dream Scenario is a masterpiece. And then that was the only promo they put out for the movie.
That's it.
It was unreal.
That's all you need.
The GOAT.
Yeah.
The GOAT.
Do you do a lot of impressions? I heard a couple on the show.
I mean, I fuck around with some. You know, everyone does like an Al Pacino, a Walken, a Schwarzenegger, Stallone, like the kind of gut. I do mimic a lot of voices. So like if I hear an Australian friend talking, I'll just mimic that, or English, whatnot. So no one like good where I feel good doing it on stage or something like that. But
yeah, I interviewed an impressionist once, and I was like, "What's the key?"
Yeah,
and he's like, "Just tell people this is the voice you're doing."
Yeah,
they visualize it, and if it's even close, they're like, "Wow."
Yeah. We had a fun. So we just had. By the time this comes out, we just had director Jason Reitman on the podcast. Mm-hmm. He just directed Saturday Night, which Lamorn was in.
Yeah,
that's out in theaters right now. And he told us a story because his dad directed Kindergarten Cop.
Wow.
And Jason makes a cameo in that movie. If you guys remember it, when like the school's on fire and Arnold's like running through classrooms and he opens one and there's two kids making out. And Jason is that one kid making out with the girl. And so we recreated it on the podcast where he said his line and I was Arnold and I was like, "Come on, get out of here. The building's on fire. Let's go." And then he said his line and we like superimposed it on the actual footage. So it was fun. It was a fun. So yeah, the impressions, I feel, I mean, the guys who are good at them are so amazing.
Yeah.
Where when you close your eyes, it's them. Mm-hmm. I'm not at that level yet.
It's tough too, because that you have to commit to being like an impressionist comic.
Yeah, and practicing and
and it's like, man, I would like to just do a couple. I don't want to I want to do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I want to do a little bit of music comedy. I want to do a little bit of prop comedy. I know Carrot Top's got a corner on that market, but he's had the longest running comedy show in Vegas. There's got to be something to prop comedy.
Shout out to him.
But
Never seen him live.
Dragging a trunk full of shit around open mics in Los Angeles or even proper shows is like, you gotta wade into the pool of prop comedy, I think.
A buddy of mine, Rick Glassman, friend of the podcast, he does a bit with it where he has a puppet version of, I don't know if puppet's a derogatory term. I don't want to call it a puppet. It might be a whatever it is. He does a fun bit with it, but music, I could not do music. I'm not musically inclined at all.
I'm a former recovering musician myself. Okay. So I moved out here with my band in 2006. We all became production assistants 3 days later.
Oh, so, okay.
We did our first music video as PAs.
Do you sing as well?
I don't, but I think I can, and I have an auto-tuner, so I'm good.
I've always joked that if I was good at singing, I'd be a horrible person.
Yeah?
Because I know I could win people back with the gift of song.
Right.
And I'm lucky I don't have that ability. I mean, I can sing in the shower like most people. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, I'm not musically inclined.
I believe that anybody that like thinks they can sing can sing. Because I think it's like comedy. It's like anything else. I'm just up here doing it.
Yeah.
Right. And if you're not good at it, you're not going to make it professionally. But if you just want to do some singing in your act, like what's the most embarrassing thing you can do? This is why people hate karaoke, right? People get like, oh, I'm up here doing karaoke. Who cares? Like, you go out and do bad karaoke, people are like, next person. You go up and do bad comedy, people in the car ride home, they're like, dude, Isaac ate shit. That was uncomfortable. But like, if somebody does bad karaoke, you just turn to your friend and start talking.
Okay, but do you like more when someone goes up in karaoke and can actually sing?
Yes.
More so than when someone's just like a complete buffoon up there? Like, I honestly enjoy those performances more.
For me, it's about song selection.
Okay.
if like we're all in a social environment, we're probably drinking, right?
Yes.
We're here to have a good time.
Responsibly.
This episode's brought to you by Uber.
Yep.
Don't sing System of a Down. Don't sing 9 Inch Nails or Tool.
Yeah.
Like, don't sing a sad song.
That's the key. Yeah. It needs to be an upper.
You can be a bad singer that sings a great song.
Yeah.
I'm great. You can be a great singer that sings any Tool song, and you're out of here. Like, I'm not having it.
Dude, I did Teenage Dirtbag one time.
Oh, that's a good one.
And I went full out. Okay. I had some drinks. Don't judge me. And the stage though was like 1.5 feet off of the ground. So at one point at the crescendo, I was like, oh, I'm gonna jump off and do like a hero landing and really hit this big moment. And dude, I landed and twisted my ankle so bad, and I almost fell, but I recovered. And then as soon as I sat down, my ankle swole up, and that may have sent me into retirement on karaoke. I don't know yet.
That's it.
I haven't been back since, but I haven't made an official announcement yet, so we'll see.
Yeah. The press is standing by.
I
used to be a Bohemian Rhapsody guy. I do not have the range for that.
Fucking 12-minute song?
Yeah.
Come on, dude. No one wants that.
I would walk on people's tables. I would slide down the bar.
Was Coyote Ugly?
I was trying to make a show out of it because I would be with my band and I'd be like, watch this. And then I was also a Bon Jovi, Steel Horse I Ride guy.
Okay, that's
now,
a good one.
If you start that in the wrong register, you're going to find yourself in a ballpark you can't swim in.
That's a good one.
But that's a 2 Tequila song right there for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the last song I heard. I saw someone do Purple Rain who could actually sing, and it was like, oh, he can sing. Okay,
yeah,
awesome.
That's borderline for me. Purple Rain's almost sad. But if you can really sing it, yeah. But anybody that wants to just get up there and do like angry stuff.
Oh, well, those people have it. They need to talk. Someone's hurt them, and they need to talk with someone.
I think your first foray back into karaoke should be at a bar called Residuals in the Valley.
Residuals.
It's
okay.
It's on Ventura near Fox and Hounds.
Oh, okay.
It's because they're famous for everybody putting their residual checks on the wall.
Oh.
So you go in there and there's like 1 cent, 2 cent, whatever. People bring their lowest residual checks. That's whatever. Damn. They have live band karaoke on Sunday nights.
Dude, I'm gonna maybe do like a live rendition of Grills by Paul Wall.
All right.
Maybe get that going.
There you go.
Because I have a grill. Well, I don't have a full grill. I have a cat. I was in Atlanta for a project, and I walked into a store called Gangsta Grills. Shout out to Gangsta Grills in Atlanta, and they fitted me for some silver caps.
How long did it take?
The mold took like 5-10 minutes, and then you get it like a week later.
They just mail it to you.
Yeah, they mailed it. Yeah, I was gonna do the full grill, and then I was like, I don't know if I can pull this off, so I just did a few caps. And honestly, it just makes me look more like Captain Jack Sparrow than gangsta. But some might argue that is gangsta. So I don't know.
I appreciate your use of the and not the ER.
I never drop a hard ER.
Never.
No.
Not even in the word never.
No.
Never.
Never.
Rules to live by.
Again, POC, it's okay. I'm part of the community.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you speak it fluently enough to attempt stand-up in Spanish?
No, I mean, I'm like 92-ish%. 100% understanding. Speaking probably like 92, 93. But I don't know if I would ever attempt in Spanish. I'm like, it's hard enough to do it in English, dude. Like I gotta focus on me doing stand-up well in English first before I go to another language. But maybe down the line, yeah. I mean, incorporate maybe some little Spanish into it. Kind of have, like the Joe Coys can bring up like their moms and do impressions of them and stuff like that. Like maybe I could do little bits like that, but never a full show in Spanish. That'd be crazy.
I wouldn't say never. And I also think
don't say never. Never. There you go.
I stand corrected.
Yeah.
I would like to personally empower you to like throw all the rules that you've ever heard about stand-up out the window.
Okay.
Because I've been breaking them myself because I started late. I started at 39. I don't know how old you are. You don't have to say.
I just turned 34.
You have plenty of time. Stick to all the rules of comedy, open mic, work your way. No,
yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like Daniel Sloss had his first special at 25. So he didn't put 15 years in.
Yeah.
And he obviously had a big enough fan base to sell out a theater to do a special at 25. There's no rules. What it really is the gatekeepers of comedy telling you that you got to put 10 years in before
sweat equity in. Yeah. Before. Yeah.
But there's guys, I've toured with guys that got on TV on their third year. Mm-hmm. Mark Maron got his first late night set after 3 years in the 80s.
Yeah. Wow.
So like, it's just like when people get their first acting role. They didn't go out and practice. I mean, you could practice acting, but you can't practice being on the set of a multi-million dollar
you got to be on set.
film.
Yeah.
You just got to go, and then people are amazing on their first film. You can be an amazing stand-up comedian right out of the gate. And I don't buy into the bullshit of like, I'm a 27-year comedian. Well, okay.
Yeah.
So how many houses do you have?
Yeah. No, I dude, like I said, we've gone into this like very respectful of the stand-up game and how hard it is. And honestly, it is one of the hardest art forms. And I think if you were to poll people, probably like the thing they're most scared to do on the top of that list in the top 3 would definitely be stand-up comedy. I feel like for most people, if you were to poll them, probably public speaking, stand-up comedy, and maybe like singing in public or something, that's all performative. But so we're super respectful of the game, and I'm just gonna keep doing it more.
Yeah, and you're doing it right too. There are actors that step up and directors or whatever that like parlay their film success, and they're like, well, I can sell tickets,
yes,
so I can do this, and it's really just them like doing spoken word for an hour. But
I'm also absorbing a lot of comedy too, which I think helps for sure, because like you develop your own kind of style. The one thing I'm like being very conscious of is not absorbing too much, because then when you're writing new stuff, you just, I think, naturally start to put pieces together of something you've already heard or whatnot. Mm-hmm. And then I know how big of a deal, like obviously joke stealing is like the biggest no. Like thou shalt not commit joke stealing.
Right.
I think it's on the Bible at the Comedy Store. But yeah, so.
I mean, it's been working for me so far.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just stealing everything?
I just go to open mics.
Yeah.
And I get about one good joke out of somebody at every open mic, and I just say it.
Put it together.
Yeah. No, I worry about that too, but I consume a shitload of comedy. So we met when I was photographing the show that you guys did.
Yeah, dude. Thank you for that too, because you took some phenomenal photos.
Thanks.
It was like awesome to have that.
That one picture of Lamorn I took in the chair. I wish I had gotten you in the chair.
So sick.
I started doing that with everybody, but I started bringing lights and shit. So now I've got a whole series of a bunch of different comics in that chair. Next time I'm there, I'll text you and you just come by and get a picture.
Dude, yeah. And you gotta, if you haven't already, like a coffee table book or something of just some of like the best photos you have from it would be awesome. Like of all different comedians. That'd be a crazy, cool photo book.
Thanks.
10% finder's fee. Thank you, dude. Appreciate
you. You're also my agent now, right?
Apparently.
Yeah. I need one.
Hey, come on.
Hey,
what are we doing here?
No, I have a friend that's an agent, and it's always just like weird to navigate hanging, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like,
you're like,
and he's a comedy agent. I'm like, so how's work?
Yeah.
Like, you can't really have,
how's agent life?
Yeah, are you agents be agenting?
Yep.
That's do you have an agent? Are you an agent?
Not at the moment, no. Yeah. I've just been doing everything essentially through like lawyers and managers, and doing that. But yeah, I don't know, the agent. I think, I don't know, COVID kind of, or I think some people. I could be so wrong on this, but I kind of feel like there was a mass exodus of people dropping their agents and kind of consolidating their team.
I agree, but I would go the other way.
Doing that as well, just going with the agent?
Dropping the manager.
Oh, and just keeping the agent.
At a certain point, a manager is just taking 10% of your life. Like, if you're already at the point where you can get in all the rooms by yourself, like as a comedian, only speaking as a comedian, not as a director or an actor or a cinematographer. Like, just as a comedian, when you get to the point where you're selling, you just need one booking agent to route your tour. Like, a manager's not going to...
Yeah.
Is he going to get you a special? If you have a relationship with Netflix, you've already sold a couple of specials, you're already in development for your sitcom, and your tour is being routed, what do you need a manager for?
Yeah, it's interesting. The other thing about stand-up too, real quick, not to segue or anything, but the kind of the politics of like getting time on stage and whatnot. Very interesting game, because I've heard mixed people tell me different things, and it's like, oh, LA versus New York versus like Chicago, for example. I don't know. So yeah, we're just doing it.
LA will give you stage time if you have something on the internet that makes you notable, or they think you could sell tickets. Clubs, and I'm saying this like it's a fact. This is my opinion. Clubs in the Midwest will start booking you for a weekend when you hit 80 to 100,000 Instagram followers, half of that on Facebook. I think comedians can sell more tickets on Facebook than anywhere else, because it's you can do targeted advertising. You can do, I mean, you can do that anywhere, but like specifically on Facebook, the buying demographic. This is for my age bracket. I'm 45.
Yeah.
I'm selling tickets to older people, so I'm just gonna drop it on Facebook.
I haven't been on Facebook in a minute, but I did log in not too long ago, and I swear it was just like people in the comment section just like a bunch of lesbians fighting other dudes, and then I'm like, what is happening right now?
Yeah, it's the Wild West.
There's no rules. Especially older people like don't even really know what they're typing, and they're just typing away. And send in, and it's crazy.
My mom was posting on her page, messages she thought she was sending to me.
Oh, and was posting them publicly,
just out loud, just to everybody. Dear Isaac.
Amazing. Yeah, like, mom, delete.
She's like, she commented, did you see what I sent you on Facebook?
Yeah.
I'm like, Mom, you didn't send me. I'm on my computer right now.
Oh, my mom's getting better at technology and like Insta and all that type of stuff, but at first it was so funny because I'd have to like literally get on FaceTime and like give her a step by step on how to do something. And I remember the first time she like literally got onto the internet, she was like, do I need to get on the Wi-Fi now? And I was like, yeah, Mom, you're on it. She's like, I'm on the Wi-Fi. And it was like a whole bit, but now she's pretty good at it.
Yeah.
But Facebook, insane, dude.
Yeah.
Facebook Marketplace, I fuck with Facebook Marketplace though.
Let's go.
I find the best shit on Facebook Marketplace.
It's way better than Craigslist.
Oh, dude, I think Craigslist is just all killers now.
Yeah.
Like, it cannot be trusted.
The free section of Craigslist is just a how to get murdered.
Oh, God. And I don't know why, but the algorithm on YouTube keeps showing me all these, like, random serial killer cases.
It shows you what you want to watch.
Dude, no. That's not how the algorithm works.
Oh, okay.
I look up like one time the Scott Peterson case, and then next thing I know, I'm just flooded with shit. Wild shit. Wild shit.
Algorithm's crazy,
dude. Not to get topical, but a mayor of a Mexican town just got beheaded like 6 days into being in office.
Yeah. Who would run for office in Mexico? The last, 19 out of 20 people that ran for president are dead?
Dude.
Just running.
Heads are rolling over there, bro.
But I did just get back from Cabo. Beautiful town.
We love Cabo. Fantastic.
Do. This season of Love is Blind, they're in Cabo right now.
Love is Blind. Is that the one I had a friend? No. Wait, is that Netflix?
Yes. They sit in little cubicles and they talk to this blue screen, and then they propose to each other without having seen each other.
Wait, this isn't the naked one, right? Where like they reveal like there's like a crazy UK show where they reveal a piece of you.
You get to see their genitals before their
and
face.
eventually like a full dong is just in front of you, and you're like, the girl's like, I kind of fuck with that dong. Okay, yeah, next.
Right. I think that's a Japanese show.
Oh, dude, the Japanese have some insane shows.
They do. It's like, can you eat a fish and jerk off behind this towel at the same time?
Dude, the jerk off karaoke show.
I've never seen that one.
Oh, that's a wild one. Speaking of karaoke.
Right. So you have to tug it the entire time you're singing?
No, they took it to a next level. Basically, they have a really, really hot girl jerk the dude off while he's singing a song. And the whole thing is he needs to finish the song before he himself finishes. And if he doesn't, you lose. I didn't make the show up. It's just in Japan. I've never been. I don't know.
Seen
it online.
Do they show the activity in its entirety, or just
all Japanese, it's blurred out, you know what I mean, like
right.
that area is blurred out, but you see them,
right? Or is it just the lady going like, I'm done, I did it?
She's always just kind of like looking up and giggling because the guy's like, ha ha ha, and she's like, ah.
Who's not signing up to be on that show?
Dude, I've never been to Japan, but I kind of want to go to Japan. Not because I've seen this show.
Right.
Just I want to go to Japan, experience the food, culture, architect, like everything.
Live like a giant.
Dude.
What are you, 6'3"?
No, 6'4". 6'4". Yeah, 6'4". 6'4". 6'4". Yeah.
That correction is always used for like unders,
yeah.
and that was perfect. That was very funny.
Well,
No.
You know, those shoes on IG that are like, dude, put these on, bros. I'm telling you, like, hey, bros, I'm talking to you. Put these shoes on, order them. They're only $29.99, and they're going to make you 3 inches taller. Have you seen those ads?
I've seen it on TikTok, yeah.
I'm so tempted to just buy one to see if they actually, like, what their deal is. I'm not a short king, so, like, I'm good.
Yeah.
But I know these are marketed for all the short kings, so
I bet they don't make them in your size.
I stand with you.
What are you, 14, 13s?
15.
15s.
Yeah.
You think they're making short king shoes in size 15?
Dude.
If you were blessed to be 5'7" and you wear a size 15, dude,
That's basically the penguin.
That's true.
Yeah.
Is that out? The new Colin Farrell one?
I think it is. I haven't seen any of it yet, but I was a fan of the Batman movie and specifically his performance, so I'm in.
Yeah.
But yeah, those shoes. Maybe next time, once we run this back at some point, I'll come in with those and I'll pop them on the desk. We'll do an honest review.
I gotta see what a 15 looks like.
Not these.
Are those the dunks? Those are the skates.
These are dunks. Yeah, dunk glows.
Dunks. So somebody told me.
Sorry, ones. These are J1s, Jordan 1s.
So I have the Air Max 90s on.
Okay.
And they have what you call
those are nice.
like the pointy toes.
Yeah.
And I got a 6'5" buddy. He's better than you because he's 1 inch taller than you.
Doesn't make him better, but okay.
I'd be slightly better. He's just like a little better.
Can he ball though? Can he hoop?
No, but he can stand there.
What a waste, bro.
He's very big.
What a waste.
He's like 2 of you wide.
Can't even hoop.
He's a chef.
Can't even. Oh, he's a chef?
Yeah. So he was telling me that these make my pinky toe tuck in under my foot like that, and yours spread your feet out, and that is the way to have your foot.
Better balance.
Everything's better with a wider. So I got to switch to.
Because what's happening right now is you're conditioning your future family, the line of your family, to lose the pinky toe.
Yeah.
Which will put them off balance and then cause it to be harder to hunter and gather.
That's right.
And pillage, if that's what your family line goes down. So we need to switch that. We need to.
It's too late for me.
No, I'm not you. Yeah, too late for you.
It's too late for me. I wore a 9.5 until I was 38. I'm a size 11.
What happened the first?
I was a 9.5 in high school. I just kept buying 9.5s.
And your feet never hurt?
They hurt like hell, but I tucked that pinky. I tucked it so much that it didn't hurt anymore.
Dude, you're like, when sometimes like girls go out and if you ever like look down at their feet, I'm not the biggest feet dude, but like if you look down at their feet and they're scrunched into these things and their toes like either gone or it's just like out of the shoe.
Yeah, in Vegas.
That's a crazy look.
Yeah.
That's a crazy look.
And I was trying to pull it off just inside a closed toe shoe.
What do you do in flip-flops when you go to the beach? Where's the toe?
I have to wear slides. I can't wear the one between your big toe and your little toe.
Just no space.
Well, okay. If this is your big toe,
yeah.
These 2 toes
are webbed.
Yes. How did you know that? Are yours webbed?
I did some research.
Oh,
yeah.
The James Webb Telescope.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the aliens?
Whoa.
You're not on TikTok, clearly.
No, not really.
If you ask Alexa what happened to the James Webb Telescope on TikTok this week, it will say that a large mass took a hard right turn and started coming towards Earth, and it's 10 light years away.
That's it? Only 10?
I debunked it in like 30 seconds, but it's all over TikTok. Everybody's like, oh, the aliens are coming. But Alexa will tell you that something is coming towards Earth right now.
Well, listen, I grew up in a middle-class family.
Same.
And
they would have been rich, but they were buying size 15s.
I'm so pro alien, dude. I want some shit to happen.
Same.
Hopefully not for the worst, but like I want just something so we can cling on to it.
Cling on.
See what I did there?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you mentioned Star Wars earlier.
Yeah.
I'll tell you off camera about another Star Wars thing.
Okay.
Star Trek. Are you one or the other, or are you both?
Well, okay, my dad's a massive Trekkie.
Okay.
And like the greatest gift of all time for him was when Paramount Plus came out and they put every Star Trek, anything ever made on it.
Yeah.
And anytime I go home, we just literally live in the basement and are just crushing Star Trek. So I really, really do love Star Trek. He's a Trekkie at heart, but I saw Star Wars first. So Star Wars will always be my first love. But I'm not like a one or the other type guy. I just love sci-fi and I love them.
Yeah.
Both of them. And then I saw William Shatner at the airport not too long ago.
Did you speak to him?
So what's the thing you walk on at the airport that like speeds you up?
Ground.
No. You know, the thing you're supposed to just lay on and then it like that little air track thing, whatever they call that thing.
It's the flat escalator.
Yeah, the flat.
It's the people mover.
Do we know what that is called?
It's never been defined.
Okay, wow.
There's not a word in the human language
Dude,
for
if
it.
we come up with a name, we may become billionaires like on the spot.
Okay. Let's name it.
Well, again, you're supposed to lay down on it flat.
Right. You have to put your bag in front of your feet.
Yes.
And you're laying down, size 15's out, just like a tour bus, right?
Yeah.
Feet towards the driver. And then when you hit the end, it just raises you up and you just keep walking.
Yeah.
Or sometimes I like to ride on the rails just to cross.
Oh, you do that?
And then people go under me. The people that are in a hurry can go under me.
That's fun because
So-
it forces them to do a squat.
Or
and basically we're
limbo.
Yeah, and you're making them do physical activity, so we're making America fit again.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we call
Great.
it the limbo later.
The limbo later.
Limbo.
Boom, done deal.
That's it. So you're on the limbo later.
So I'm on that, and there's a dude in front of me with a black leather jacket on, and he's standing in the middle of it. Now, you know limbo later etiquette. You either walk on the left or you lay down on the right.
Correct.
He was just standing in the middle, so I couldn't pass either way.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, not the biggest of deal, whatever.
A massive man, just a massive man.
Yeah, he was like pretty big. Again, 6'4", so he was smaller than me. But he finally gets off, and then I get off, and then like I'm speeding up because he's walking a bit slower than me, and I just give a glance to see who the guy was, and I'm like, holy shit, it's William Shatner. And I instantly called my dad, and I was like, dude, you're not gonna believe who I just, because William Shatner is like 93 years old, I think.
Yeah, he's a million years old.
And he's still doing conventions, he's doing shows, commercials, he's still super active. So I called my dad. I was like, dude, I just ran into James T. Kirk. And he was like, what? And I think my dad was actually planning on going to his book signing or something he was doing. He was doing like a one-man show. So I was crazy running, and then I sit down on the plane, and then next thing I know, he literally sat down in front of me on the plane.
So you're in first class.
And I was like, oh, I'm about to talk with Captain Kirk. And I was trying to plan the exact moment I wanted to do it because I didn't want to be annoying. So I waited. The plane takes off. Yada, yada, yada.
You wait until the door's closed.
Yeah, the door's closed. Now he's locked in, dude. He's going to have to talk to me. And I get up. I go to the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, on the way back, we'll obviously make contact because I'm passing him. I'll just give him a head nod. I'll say a little something, and then we'll have our little communication, and then I'll cherish that moment for the rest of my life. So I use the bathroom, goes well in there, great. Lock the door behind me, turn around, I'm walking towards him, and like I pick my head up, and as soon as I lock eyes with him, he's asleep. He was just out, and he was out for the whole plane ride.
Wow.
And I didn't even get to say anything to him.
That reminds me of like long road trips as a kid.
Yeah.
Where someone's telling a very, very long joke, and the punchline at the end is, they died.
Oh, God. He did not die. That would have been wild.
No, but I was like, what?
Nope.
Yeah, he's asleep. Yeah.
He's asleep the whole time.
So the local bar in my tiny little town of Playa del Rey, I've said where I live too many times, but I'm moving, so fuck everybody. The bar that I go to.
Did you just dox yourself?
I did. I do it all the time.
Oh, okay, nice.
Because, the tens of people that listen to this show are all in my neighborhood, and they know where I live.
Call the hotline, which is also his cell phone.
Yeah, it's going to be right here. It's going to be the hotline.
Perfect.
Call it for a future show. Who knows what the guest is going to be. William Shatner's alleged videographer,
Okay.
who is well into his 60s, lives in my town.
Okay.
And I don't think he knows what videography is. But I think when he did it for William Shatner, there was tapes that went into a camera that were like two-handed. And he'll tell stories about William, but what he'll tell you more than anything is how many women he has that he's dating right now. So he's like, I'm sure he was
filmographer's dating, or that William Shatner's dating?
No, he doesn't tell any juice on Will, because I think William's married. But
he might be. Yeah, I think he might be
in a log cabin out in Colorado. I've seen some stuff, but this guy will just go on and on. He's like, yeah, my girlfriend's coming next weekend. I got her up here, I got her there. I'm like, William Shatner's videographer has like put hoes up in
side
apartments.
Bitches?
Yes,
what?
Dude, it's nuts.
Dude's the Wilt Chamberlain of cameramans.
That's what I thought. And then like he has a business card that he'll hand you that's got William Shatner's face on it. It's nuts.
So that means it's official.
I really liked this guy when I first met him. I was like, oh, it's like a grandpa figure.
And this is your neighbor, or just see him at the
I only see him at the bar.
Hole. Yeah.
And I used to just immediately gravitate towards him, sit next to him, be like, tell me more stories. And then he got like a little bit more and more like grotesque. And it's like when your buddy gets married, like 3 years into being married, he's like, look at that girl's ass. It's like, yeah. You're the married guy that's looking at other women now. Yeah. But he took that to the furthest extreme. And I learned this in my 40s. All women start becoming more beautiful the older you get. You start having less and less of a type and just like an appreciator of all women. I think by the time you get to 80, you're like, there's women on the planet.
Yeah.
Have you heard about this?
Dude, that was almost like Al Pacino right there a little bit.
She had a great ass.
Yeah. Who just, I think, had a kid. Congratulations to him.
I was just talking to him earlier.
Yeah. Dude, so awesome having a kid at 86,
with
whatever it is.
With a 27-year-old, yeah.
I think that's
the goal.
That's how I think it was intended to be.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be 87, you find a 27-year-old, and then you're
supposed to live 56 years past their life expectancy.
Dude.
Can you imagine being like 50 in a world where most people don't make it past 30?
Yeah, dude, that's like ancient Rome, or
it's everything until
you were the elder at 50 years old.
Right.
They're like, this guy's so wise. Yeah. He's so smart. He's had so many life experiences. He's like, dude's literally 41.
Yeah.
Like,
he's
but they also looked way older too back then.
Yeah, they never shaved or bathed.
Crazy beard. Like, dude.
How long do you think your hair would be right now if you never cut it?
It'd be the craziest Jufro of all time.
Excuse me, never.
Never cut it. Yeah, crazy Jufro for sure.
Yeah,
it doesn't go down; it just goes out. So that would be something.
Yeah,
maybe they'd probably think I'm wiser just because my head's so big.
Well, it'd start dreading
bigger brain.
At some point, you'd have the dreads.
Oh well, I'd rock cornrows at one point.
Oh,
probably. Yeah, come on, dude.
That's the POC coming out,
dude. The POC me, the Rome POC version of me. Is rocking cornrows.
Are you going to call your first special person of color?
I think if it's not taken by the time that this happens, that's a very high possibility.
It can be taken.
But you can still have people
legally,
have the same
you can double
special
it up.
names?
You can't trademark it.
Okay.
It's uncouth. You got to give it like 10 years or whatever. But
okay.
When we were doing, for the last special that I directed, we were looking up names. And our first two choices had been taken in the last 5 years. And we're like, well, we could, but then it just gets confusing.
Yeah, the POC. Yeah, I don't know if maybe we'll see if anyone responds and fact checks us on because we agreed not to fact check on this podcast, right? We're not.
I didn't agree to that.
Okay. Yeah, if no one has POC taken, I'll use it.
That's so. Let's talk about it.
Ancient Rome.
Right.
Yeah. Actually, real quick, a fun fact about ancient Rome I recently learned was so when they were figuring out, this is just like the history nerd in me. I got a minor in history when I went to college.
Just a minor one.
Just a minor. In Rome, when they were trying to figure out like who would be next in line for emperorship or whatever the correct term is, they realized like, okay, sometimes the person's son isn't the best person in charge, and it should be the best person in charge. So what they would do is they would actually figure out who that best person was, and then the current emperor would adopt that man. So it could be like a 40-year-old guy just getting adopted by like a 51-year elder. And he's like, you're my son now. and you're next in line.
Right.
Which I thought was interesting. Let's like,
go
oh, wow,
to
that's
the
so weird.
bathhouse, Daddy.
It's like I've known this guy his whole life, but at
Right.
41, I'm adopt him. Anyways, yeah.
I've always hoped that a wealthy family would adopt me, even at my
Your real dad would come out
right
any moment now, dude.
Oh man,
Any moment.
Just any dad really would be nice. I like to go to the grocery store and scream, "Are you my dad?
Yeah, Dad,
Daddy!" Me and my buddy will run around Vegas screaming, "Dad,
Dad."
yeah. Oh, speaking of Vegas,
Yeah.
I'm going in 3 weeks.
Okay. Are you doing a show there, or just for shits and gigs?
I might pop into somebody's show and see if I can get some time, but I'm
Yeah,
not. I'm specifically going to hang out with a buddy from the East Coast.
Okay. Shout out. That's where I'm from.
Same. My mom's from Jersey.
Well, I was born in Queens. Let's just get this, because my dad likes to correct every show I do. I was born in Queens in Forest Hills, lived there for a bit, and then we moved to Jersey. But
Okay,
yeah,
well,
Jersey.
your
Yeah.
personal IMDb that was probably written by you
Yeah.
says you're from New Jersey. So if you want that corrected in an interview
Fake news.
situation,
No,
let's go to the tape.
pop it up. Listen,
I've
Isaac,
been studying you all morning.
Listen, I grew up
One of the two
in
of
a
us
middle class
knows you.
family. Okay.
Oh, okay. You're gonna stick to that line.
I grew up in a middle class family,
Well,
and what we are doing here
no one's gonna believe you.
is creating what I like to call an opportunity economy. Okay, sorry.
I don't know who you were just doing.
That was Tim Walz.
Oh,
No, that was Justin Trudeau.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't follow Canadian politics
Yeah.
either.
Okay, here's my impression of the Mexican mayor that just got beheaded.
Hilarious.
There you go. Well, so Vegas, you're going to Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah,
The
what's
casino called Westgate.
Which one is that?
It's the one Elvis used to perform at. When they, the Elvis
Oh,
movie that
yeah,
just
yeah,
came
yeah,
out,
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
establishing
yes.
shot.
Yeah.
Before they bulldoze it, they used to have a Star Trek exhibit, a walkthrough, a real life experience.
Oh shit, I did not know that.
It's still there, but they haven't had it open since 2011.
They're reopening it?
No, but
You're going to break into it.
there's a little snack stand, and if you go to the back and like kind of pull one of the shelves apart, you can like see into it. And I'm totally gonna sneak into it.
Dude, yeah, just Ocean's 11 this bitch. Get in there.
I'm just gonna steal the whole casino.
Okay, Danny Ocean.
Guys, where's the Westgate? And has anybody seen the Westgate?
It's like well, I think he's in trouble now, but wasn't that like a David Copperfield trick? He made like a whole building disappear or something?
The Statue of Liberty.
Oh, that old French
and
thing.
France got
Okay,
mad
yeah.
as fuck.
Like, what did you do at our statue?
I gotta stop shitting on France on this show.
Yeah, I went to France for the first time 2.5 years ago, 2 years ago.
For the Olympics.
Special Olympics, yeah. I was covering them.
You're not allowed to do that anymore.
That's literally the premise of that movie, The Ringer, with Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah.
Shout out to that movie. No, I went to Paris. It was beautiful. Mm-hmm. I didn't have anything bad to say. Nothing bad to say about French or the French.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never been there, so I like to shit on them a lot.
I think you need to go there.
I don't think so.
After the Vegas, after you steal the casino.
I'll hide the Westgate in France.
Yeah, because you're going to have to leave the country because they're going to be after you. I think you moved to France.
Best place to hide from America is in America.
Whoa, okay.
America.
Cuz.
Yeah. Or Australia.
Yeah, I've never been. I want to
haven't
go
either.
so bad. I've got a bunch of Australian friends who are like, "Cunt, you need to go out there now." Like, what are you doing?
I want to be able to do the accent.
Yeah.
I can do it, then it goes British, and then it goes Scottish, and then it dies before the foot.
Oh wait, let's hear Scottish. What's
Okay, the easiest way to get into Scottish
Yeah.
is to say 1,000.
1,000? Yeah.
I've told you 1,000 times.
Yeah.
I can only say that one word, 1,000.
I think the first time I tried a Scottish accent was after watching Braveheart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Biggest continuity error of all time. We should talk about film stuff now. I feel like it's
Boom, hit me.
time for film stuff.
Film stuff. Do a little intro. Film stuff.
I would totally make segue stuff
Yeah.
like that for other people's shows that are paying me a lot of money.
Yeah.
For my show, this thing's just getting dumped on the heater, and we're going to watch it.
Just reclip me just doing that. Just like film stuff.
You know, I'm
Boom.
going to have to put stars on your hands and like in your eyes.
Sorry. Sorry, I didn't want to make you do extra work.
Well, maybe this episode won't even come out now.
God damn it. Well, in that case, let's talk about what we really came here to
That's
talk
right.
about.
Now that we got them all fooled. Statistics say that most people tune out of a podcast after 37 minutes.
37 minutes? Mm-hmm. How long have we been going for?
I don't know. I have to check because I forgot to turn my clock on.
Oh, you're good.
Let's just do one film stuff.
Okay.
Why, Heat. Why is it the best movie?
Ooh, it's a great movie. I'm a huge 80s action guy. I know that doesn't fall into 80s action. That's a 90s movie. But when I think about action movies, that shootout in that scene is regarded as arguably like one of the best shootouts ever captured on film.
Right.
And it's just a great movie. I mean, it's written so well, acted phenomenally with some legendary actors, directed unbelievable by Michael Mann, right? Mm-hmm. Who I think pays attention to like the most minor of details, which I think play off hugely.
But then it affected him in his later work.
Yeah.
He gets too caught up in the minutia in like the internet movie he just dropped a couple years ago.
Oh, I didn't know. Did he drop an internet
movie? He dropped a new film like during Pandy at some point, or
Yeah.
maybe right before it, and it was like, "Why? We don't need to know that. We don't.
Yeah.
Let's come on,
dude." The scene, the Pacino De Niro diner scene is like one of the greatest scenes of all time.
Yeah, that's it.
I fucking love that scene, and I read that they didn't rehearse it because they wanted, they wanted their characters who are butting heads throughout the whole film, and they're playing this cat and mouse game to like just sit down and let's do it in character.
Yeah.
And I think it shows in that scene is fucking unreal.
Yeah. What a lot of people don't think of is like they're like, oh, you guys did a movie together.
Yeah.
No, they did that one scene.
One scene, yeah.
And maybe the ending scene too when he gets caught, but like they
Spoiler
filmed
alert.
all 25 years old. But to think that you had these guys got to be great friends. They've spent so much time on set together. Nope.
No. Yeah, that was like that diner scene was one day, I think, of filming.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I do love when what is Pacino saying? He says what is it? Oh, if I gotta take you out, I won't like it. But brother, you are going down. And De Niro's like, me, okay. I just love that. That scene's so good.
It's so good. I could watch. It's the only movie I'll watch over and over again.
Yeah, and like Val Kilmer's unreal in it. Also, listen, I know Tom Sizemore is an absolute shit human being, R.I.P. But from an acting standpoint, like that dude crushes it in every movie.
Yeah.
The Heat,
Reservoir
Saving Private
Dogs.
Ryan, Reservoir Dogs, Black Hawk Down. He's fucking just unreal.
Dude, he's a murderer.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe literally, but like.
Yeah, he did. I think he killed someone on the set of Shooter, the TV show.
Seriously?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't hear about that?
I didn't.
Okay, real quick. I'll tell it real fast. From what I remember reading, they were like, hey, Tom, okay, here's the scene. We're going to need you to just open the door to the Humvee, because this was after like a giant shootout. It's a TV version of that Mark Wahlberg movie Shooter.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, here's the shot. Open the Humvee door, get in the Humvee, close the door. That's it. Don't start the car. Don't put it in park. Don't put it in drive. Nothing. Get in the car. Stop. He was like, great, got it. What'd he do? Open the Humvee door. Got in. Closed the Humvee door. Turned the ignition on. Put it into drive. Started driving and ran over an extra that was supposed to be like dead from the battle.
Oh, no.
The shootout. And I believe he killed him.
That's like when you hear about somebody's grandfather in Florida that like drove through the farmer's market.
Hey, by the time this comes out, I hope everyone in Florida is okay, though. My brothers are in Tampa.
Yeah.
My
Sisters are in
grandparents.
Orlando.
Okay, yeah. My grandparents are in Miami, even though I don't think he'll be heading that way. But yeah, I hope everyone. Oh, gee.
And I just want to, editor's note, shoot.
Yeah, shoot. I have a great a joke. I think that I did at the Improv that night, where I was like, yeah, my brother, he's in Tampa. And he's like 19 right now in Tampa at the university. I'm like, let's be real. He's going to end up on like a Fox News headline that reads like, girlfriend stabs Tampa man with squirrel. Like, I don't know how, but that's just going to be what happens to him. But yeah, hopefully everyone is okay in Tampa.
I would, can I give you a note?
Yeah, please.
People know Florida man, right? So make your brother the stabber. Like Florida man stabs
girlfriend with squirrel.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be, because that's a headline. Everybody knows the Florida man headline. Like my brother's going to probably get caught.
Florida man. Dude, I'll switch it. I'll try it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That's just from one comedy legend to another. You know.
Appreciate you. So okay, we're doing.
Sorry. We're gonna do some would you rather's.
Okay.
And then we're gonna get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna stay here, and you can.
I'm gonna hit up KFC real quick,
dude. Don't forget about the value menu. They've got a secret menu where things are only $5.
I was a big Famous Bowl guy in high school.
$5.
Yeah, but now I'm watching what I put into my body, so that
so you can't go to KFC.
Only healthy gains.
What's your health food regimen? What do you eat?
I mean, I try to eat healthy. I was in the library the other day. I was reading 2 books. The first one was like a how-to self-help book.
Same time?
No. I finished one, and then so the first one I read was a self-help book on I forgot that it was like how to pick up women in the workplace or something.
Right.
So I read that one, and then I got the health and fitness one.
Pimpin'
So
ain't
just
easy.
all organic. Trying to just put organic in here. Yeah,
how to neg women in a way they don't feel.
We're just putting organic in here. Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
brother. I just finished that.
Oh, dude, that bin stock is insane.
It's 6 hours, and all of it gets told in the last 20 minutes. You don't need all that,
dude. But I crushed it. It was like a blink.
Yeah.
It's like when you take a Xanax on a plane and you wake up in France.
Yeah, and you're snorting cocaine off
that. That's extra. I didn't do that part.
Whoa! What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Allegedly. That's why I can't go to France anymore. Okay, these are would you rather's, and I don't like that one anymore.
Are you looking for a quick answer? Like, is it a rapid fire type thing?
It doesn't have to be.
Okay.
Through the magic of editing, I will turn all your answers into 24-second clips.
Thank you so much, dude.
You're welcome.
No.
Would you rather get one wish from a genie or receive $1 million?
One wish from a genie.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would your wish be?
That's 2 questions now.
That's a follow-up question.
You know Austin Powers, he's like, damn you 3 times. When he's like, do I really have to ask you 3 more times? Mm-hmm. I love that movie. What would my one wish be? Well, I could just wish for more money than the $1 million that you were going to give me.
You could wish for $1,001,000.
Yeah.
But everybody knows if you get a genie, you get unlimited wishes. But the genie will always
ask for more wishes, right?
Right. But that's the first rule of genies.
He can't give you more wishes. You only get one.
You get 3 wishes with a genie.
Oh shit. Okay, so.
But this says 1 wish from a genie.
I still am sticking with my original answer. I'm gonna get the wish from the genie and then TBD on what that wish is.
Copy that. We'll come back to you on that. Would you rather never be able to watch Netflix again or never be able to watch YouTube again?
Ooh, that's tough. Listen, I love you, Netflix. Hopefully one day we have a special on there. We're going to throw that out there. Mm-hmm. Maybe some other shit. But I think I would rather lose Netflix than lose YouTube.
Same.
Only because I also learn shit on YouTube. Like, dude, when I go down the rabbit hole, right? Once you hit that like 1:30 a.m., 1:45 mark, and you start going down that weird rabbit hole that started on like, a clip of the debates, and then 2 hours later, I have fully learned how to skin and dress a deer and like preserve its meat. Mm-hmm. I love that shit. I need YouTube. Are you picking YouTube as well?
Especially after the announcement this week, I'm definitely sticking with YouTube.
Okay.
Did you see what the CEO of YouTube is now rolling out a development plan for like filmmakers, independent filmmakers, to develop their own shows and push those on a like.
Oh, I love that.
They're starting a new strategy where it's like if you make and create your own content, much like YouTube does, but like on a higher budget scale, they'll push that into a whole new category. What they're trying to do is force the other streamers like Netflix, Amazon. You can actually upload your own shit to Amazon right now.
I know Amazon. Yeah. You can.
But Netflix should have upload your own shit.
Yeah, I have a buddy who has his movie on Amazon. His name's Terrell Pierce, The Color of Me. Go look that up for a good time.
I've seen it.
No, you haven't. Yeah, I'm going with YouTube. Well, I'm losing Netflix. I'm sticking with YouTube.
Yeah, that's the way to go. Oh, as a sports baller.
Yes,
Did you play basketball with Rick?
Rick, Lamorn, Brent Morin, John DeWalt. We all played for a couple of years in that like comedy basketball league. Mm-hmm. That team then fell apart, but I still play I play on another squad, and then I play in a soccer league as well. Yeah, football is like my main sport, actually.
Football. I would play that if you need a guy. I would play the soccer.
Heck yeah.
Were you in Rick's sketch about basketball?
No.
Undeniable?
I've seen that, obviously. I think everyone's seen that.
Everybody on the planet.
Yes.
It's got 9 billion views.
Yeah. No, but we played, I think, like 3 seasons together. Mm-hmm. And yeah, what a trip that was. We won one year, which was amazing. Mm-hmm. And then everyone retired at the same time.
I mean, you got to hang the jersey sometime.
We're in the rafters.
So in the spirit of all that,
yes.
Would you rather be the worst player on the best team or the best player on an okay team?
Oh, geez. The worst player on the best team, mm-hmm. or the best player on an okay team?
This says good team, but that doesn't make any sense to me. I changed it.
Yeah. Oh, that's so tough.
You could even exchange that for bad team. Like best player on a bad team, worst player on a good team.
Here's the thing. If you're the best player on a bad team, I'm competitive, so I would hate freaking losing. But as the best player on a bad team, it's your responsibility to make the other players better. So I would try to do that. And then also, being the superstar I am, I would parlay that into a career outside of basketball, because your sports career is so short in the circle of time and life.
Now, what kind of outside of sports things could you parlay that into?
Well, here's the thing.
Are we assuming that we're in some kind of like league?
Yeah. Because here's the thing.
I pictured a pickup game.
Oh, okay. Got you.
But that didn't go implied, so I didn't say that with my mouth. So you instantly went to the NBA in your head. That's where you think you would be.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I grew up in a middle-class family.
I've heard that about you.
And I was always taught to win.
Because you're a winner.
And if you ain't first,
you're
second. I'm gonna go best player on the worst team, but I'm gonna pick my team up, and we're gonna go from the worst team to the best team in one season or one pickup game.
I'm going worst player, best team, and I'm putting that trophy right in the case every year.
You're like the 12th man on the bench in the NBA who's just like rooting so hard.
Yeah, I'm looking up at everybody like, yeah, we're the best team.
We're the best. And everyone's like, who the fuck?
Yeah, who's that 5'11" white dude at the end of the bench? Wearing them size 9.5s.
Dude, you could be wearing 11s if you really wanted to.
I am. I'm rocking 11s right now.
Let's go.
But I might put my 9s on later. Would you rather be blind with amazing music ability or be deaf with amazing artistic ability?
What the fuck? Okay, so basically be Stevie Wonder or be...
He can see. Stevie
you think
Wonder.
so?
Oh, there's clips on the internet.
Where he like catches shit?
Yeah, people are like waving him and he just grabs their arm.
See, I don't know if he can see. I just think he has like the Daredevil shit. Mm-hmm. So, which I guess is seeing in a different...
Sonic seeing with bat shit.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Not literal shit.
Okay, so would I be blind with amazing musical talent or deaf with crazy artistic talent?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Trick question.
Is it like artistic as in like painting or...
That's what I was about to say. Like musicians are artists.
Yeah.
But comedians are also artists.
That is true. Ooh, but deaf. That'd be tough. I think I'd honestly might go deaf, honestly.
I would go deaf before blind in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
I don't want to live in a dark world.
Yeah, it'd be tough. It'd be tough not being able to see.
There's stuff in my apartment, I don't know where it is now. How do I reorganize it?
Yeah, and like how the fuck would I know what's on the dollar menu? Like they're always changing the dollar menu.
Right.
So how am I going to know what's on there? Because they don't have it in Braille.
No, and then they could be lying to you. And then you'd be like, I'd like some of your dollar menu. And then they'd be like, that's $47. And you're like, wait.
Prices went up that much?
Yeah.
Jeez. The economy is that shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going deaf. I'm going deaf with artistic art.
No hard R's.
Autistic. I'm going deaf, and I'm gonna be an artist.
Autism.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. How many more do we got?
Oh, hit them all. I'm good. Hit them all.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
I can't decide what I would do about this. I need your help.
Okay.
Would you rather have all the chats in your phone become public or all the photos in your phone become public?
Jeez.
That one's so hard.
And I don't get to dip my shit in bleach before this happens?
Your phone?
Yeah.
In bleach?
Yeah.
It's waterproof.
It ain't. No, it's the bleach just to wipe it. wipe it real quick. Photos. Is the hidden folder getting leaked as well?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Do you know how easy it is to access your hidden folder?
Dude, so I just watched a pod. I can't remember. I'm blanking on the dude's name, but he's been making the podcast rounds recently. He's that like crazy hacker who has all those gadgets.
Yep.
There are some insane gadgets out there right now. And I'm like, if that's what this guy has, imagine the stuff we don't have. And that blows my mind.
I can get into your hidden folder with just the cable you charge your phone with.
You have one of those like
I have here's all I have.
You have one of those cables. That's not it
No.
charges your phone, but it also is a computer thing.
No, I don't want to tell the public.
Yeah.
But I will tell you off air.
Okay.
It's because I have hidden photos, and sometimes I plug my phone in,
and they just pop up.
and because I have a certain thing.
Oh shit! There's one right. Okay.
That's my mom.
Wow.
I mean, you got to kind of tilt your head a little bit, but she's there.
And
We were
how
middle,
did she
we were
get
middle,
into that position?
We were middle class growing up, so. My mom's
That
from
is
Jersey.
so tough. Would I let my text leak or my? Maybe text. I think, only because as comedians, like a lot of the time, my texts are, it's just me joking with friends. Like
Right.
in all our group chats, it's like nothing serious, nothing terribly bad is being said or whatnot. So, yeah, I'll just be like, guys, this whole thing are just fucking jokes, which they really are.
I guess it depends on what you mean by public, right? Like, who's gonna give a shit?
Yeah, literally no one.
In my
right
case,
now, no one.
I have a girlfriend.
Okay. Nice,
So,
dude. Nice.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
He's built like you. Like,
Hey.
actually, no, he's not. He's way weaker than you. But like, if she read some of my text messages out of context, she'd be like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
But if she saw some of my photos,
She'd be like, "Where
she's
is
like, "When
it?"
did this happen?" But they're date stamped. And
Yeah,
she would
yeah,
know
yeah.
exactly when it happened.
Yeah, unless you somehow Photoshop those.
But who's got the time for that?
Unless you looked at the metadata,
Yeah,
and which don't put it past her, dude.
I got nothing to hide.
Yeah.
I got nothing to hide.
So just release both, and then you don't have to pick.
Cheat code. When you get painted into a corner, you just release the hounds.
That's why they pay me the big bucks, guys.
He's getting paid a lot of money to be here. He's not middle class anymore.
No.
Very poor.
No.
All right.
I literally, when I said I'm going to KFC after, I live behind the KFC. Like I live in the like in the back parking lot.
You know what's funny is that Bert Kreischer?
Yes. Well, not personally, but yes, obviously I know him.
We were neighbors in the valley, which
Yeah.
makes it sound like I know him, but we just lived in the same neighborhood. But he would tell people on his podcast that he lived behind a Jack in the Box. I was like, wait, there's a Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I'm bringing that up, but he literally lived behind a Jack in the
Right
Box.
behind a Jack in the Box.
Yeah, that's and he died. That was just it's that kind of story. Moving right along.
Yeah. What do you got?
Interesting. I tried to do the math when I was at Coffee Bean on this. Would you rather earn 1 penny every time you take a step, or $1 every time you jumped?
Oh my God, a penny.
But
Because wait, what did the math show?
well, doctors want you to take about 10,000 steps a day.
Okay.
That's $10. I think I
Yeah.
could take 15 minutes of my day and jump rope,
Just jump. Oh, that's true.
but I'm not going to take hours and hours of my day to take extra steps. I would buy a jump rope.
So in your whole entire life, do you think you are going to walk more or jump more?
I mean, if the rule is a natural jumping situation over
Like you're
natural
going
steps,
up for a rebound, it's like one of those type of jumps.
yeah, I've probably rebounded never times in my whole life.
See, so you're broke.
But I naturally evade predators and enemies on the daily. I have to use my ninja jumps.
See, I'm good for like I usually put up like a double when I play basketball, so that's like at least 10 points, 10 rebounds.
Edit that out.
So, man, maybe I'll change it to the jumping, because you're right. I do jump rope sometimes to warm up before like working out or whatnot. So, I mean, that's like a couple minutes of jumping.
Yeah, that's hundreds of dollars.
Fuck. I think you're right, dude. I think you go jumping.
I think if you are allowed to change your behavior and jump on purpose, but if it's natural jumps, natural just everyday hop, skip, and a jump,
Yeah, like when do you naturally jump?
like only for joy.
jump for joy, like jumping like a brook of water or something.
Yeah,
I don't know, like
into a puddle for fun. Like that's
Yeah.
it. You don't just jump unless you're
Yeah.
scared of something.
damn.
So if that's the case,
Or if you just make the one big jump,
or like when a crisscross song comes on,
that you fucking jump around.
Well, they'll make you.
Yeah, yeah.
that's the whole theme of the song. Like
Damn,
crisscross
yeah,
will make you jump.
That make you jump.
Jump.
No, we can't play the music because then it'll get
Sure we can.
copyright. Oh, we can? Okay,
I'm
dope.
not
It's
gonna.
playing right now. Oh, no, it's not.
Because then I gotta. Once I put it in, then I gotta take it out.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
God damn it.
Would you rather have a dog that acts like a cat or a cat that acts like a dog?
Ooh.
That one's easy.
Listen, I grew up with both cats and dogs.
There's good people on both sides.
Yeah. I actually am kind of allergic to certain cats.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, like what specific type of cat or species of cat, but I'd go dog that acts more like a cat than a cat that acts like a dog. It'd be less work for sure, because like cats just kind of do their own thing.
Exactly.
But they are fucking assholes a lot of the time too.
You don't have to walk a cat,
No, you don't.
but you have to.
So
scoop
does the
shit.
dog still have to? Does he still do all the things that dogs have to do, like walks, go shit outside, pee on your rug, like do all that stuff?
I mean, we're making up the rules as we go along here, but I would say that it's basically a cat in a dog's body, like a cat wearing a dog suit.
Okay, so they Freaky Friday each other basically.
Freaky Friday 2.
Oh shit, did that come out yet?
Yeah, my girlfriend worked on it. It's not out yet.
Oh nice. Oh shit. Okay,
but I did get a free wetsuit.
What?
She works in costumes.
Okay. I'm gonna go dog that acts like a cat. I don't know why I'm doing Southern.
Well, you can do it as long as you want to.
All right, so let's do this here. Here's the deal. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have our dog act like a cat.
Do you think Southern people talk fast? Because they sure don't.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna take my dog. I'm gonna have that thing Freaky Friday, Lindsay Lohan, that thing, turn it into a cat, and I'm gonna sit my ass on the couch and just chill with my cat dog.
Pet that pussy.
That cat dog.
What's up, cat
Honey,
dog?
come on in.
Hey, mammy, the cat's acting like a dog again.
Where them taters at? Damn it.
Where them taters at needs to be a t-shirt.
Oh man. Love me some taters.
What if that was your What if that was your catchphrase? Like what if that's what you got famous for?
Where them taters at?
You walk out into a theater in front of 5,000 people
Yeah.
and everybody's like, "Where them taters at?"
Dude, then I think the KFC sponsorship would be a no-brainer at that point.
Do they have taters?
I think so.
They've got tater wedges.
Tater.
And that's a whole nother topic.
That's racist. I don't
I don't support that shit.
No, not here.
There ain't no good people on that side.
No. We don't do that here.
You can't wedge a tater. Tater wedge.
Never wedged a tater in my life.
I'm not no tater wedger.
I don't want your life.
Tater wedger. Not a tater wedger.
No.
I would never wager a tater.
Never.
But I'd wager.
Wager.
I'd wager. Oh, that was the last one.
Oh no.
Cats and dogs was the last one.
Goddamn.
Now it's time for our final question.
Raining cats and dogs here.
What is the best meal you have ever eaten in your whole life?
Okay, there's a lot.
A lot of meals you've eaten?
I've eaten a lot of meals. A lot of meals have eaten me. I'm sure someone has probably said something like this, but honestly, some of the best food I've ever had, and maybe I'm biased because she is my grandma, but is my grandma's Cuban food that she cooks.
That's the number one answer.
Yeah,
Everybody
it's grandma's
said
food.
Your grandma's Cuban food.
Damn, I knew she was famous. Grandma, I told y'all made it.
Hell yeah, mom.
Oh, where them taters at?
POC coming in strong now.
No, but actually, my grandma's Cuban food, maybe because it's just like such a core memory of going to visit them, and just having those staples that she makes, like those dishes. And I think, Italian, Jamaican, whatever you are, like whatever you grow up with, that food is just like so embedded in your DNA that if it was like, hey, one last meal,
Mac
what are
and
you
cheese.
doing?
Yeah.
KFC.
Oh, we're going there right now.
KFC after the podcast. Woo! No, my grandma's cooking though. I absolutely adore it. It's so good. Have you had Cuban food before?
Too much Cuban food.
Okay, so you know what's going on. You know the deal.
I do.
Yep.
Yeah, Cuban coffee, that'll light you up.
Dude, a little sip of that and you're through the fucking rails.
Was it cafecito?
Yeah. You got a little twang on that little
Cafecito. I've been going down to Mexico too long to talk Cuban, you know.
Listen, we gonna hablar Espanol in this one here.
Well, you know what? I ain't got to talk no Spanish.
Nope.
No, I ain't got to. I got friends that talk it for me.
Where my lady at, goddammit?
Look, I directed a whole damn live Tecate concert.
Damn. Okay. Shout out to Tecate.
And I just made sure that what?
Sponsor of the podcast?
No. They don't give me no money no more.
Bleep them out.
Yeah.
No free ads.
I just did I just hired a Spanish AD.
Okay. And he translated it for you.
He didn't have to. All my camera operators were English.
Oh, okay.
Because everybody knows Mexicans can't operate.
I don't know why I just assumed everyone on the crew was Spanish speaking. I don't know where this is. It might not even be Mexico. It might have been Colombia or something. There's like a video of a famous singer performing, and he gets a letter while he's performing, and the note was like, if you keep performing this, we're gonna kill you. And he read it, looked at it, like laughed it off, and was like, I'm still gonna perform. Finished, and then they killed him.
On stage.
After. Drive by KFC in front of a KFC.
Yeah.
Of all places.
That's how Ricky Martin died.
No. He's still alive.
Are you mad that he's still alive?
No, I love Ricky Martin.
Do you?
Yeah, he's great. Who don't like Ricky
What
Martin?
do you love about Ricky Martin? This is just going off the rails. This is off pod stuff.
Dude, he holds it down for, I'm not Puerto Rican, but he holds it down for the Puerto
Whoa.
Rican.
Whoa.
POC for life, okay?
Oh, that doesn't give you full range to just go full Puerto Rican right there?
Natural immunity, baby.
All right. I mean, Colombia and, Cuba and Puerto Rico they're kissing cousins.
I love my Puerto Rican people. They're great people, fantastic people.
Great people on both sides.
I love them. Yeah, I've never been to Puerto Rico, but I really do want to go because I heard beautiful things.
Well, then you need to keep my wife's Puerto Rico out of your fucking mouth. All right.
Dude, this was so fun. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. We're going to act like we just met in a minute for the intro.
Oh, okay. Can I tell everyone to check out our show?
You should do that at the beginning.
Okay, perfect.
This is over. People have tuned out.
God damn it.
Yeah, they're in Puerto Rico now.
Get to the beginning of the episode. Come on.
Get down.
What are you doing?
They've already seen it.
God damn it.
Watch it again. Kyle, thank you very much.
Dude, thank you for having me. Man. This is so fun.
And watch, there's some show that you should watch it.
Yeah, so our show is called The Lamorning After. I'm going to do it into camera. The Lamorning After. It's new episodes every Wednesday. You can catch it on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, wherever you listen and watch your podcast.
Wednesdays?
Every Wednesday.
Fuck.
Are you Wednesdays too?
Me and all the shows I produce are Wednesdays.
God damn it.
I'm supposed to be Tuesdays. I'm just always a day late with my show.
Oh, that's on you. That's on you.
That's my producer's problem.
That's on you, yeah.
I'm self-produced.
Again, that's on you.
I'm cutting all this out.
You're going to have to look inward.
I'm looking inward, and that's looking outward.
And what are you seeing?
I'm looking back inward.
And what are you seeing?
Somebody looking outward.
And what's he seeing?
Some guy looking back at him inward.
God damn it. We're going to work on this.
Okay.
Channel this. Take it. We're going to work on this.
I think we got an ending in there somewhere.
Yeah. You're going to do the movie. We're going to do a movie.
We're doing a movie?
Yeah, you know, like how Vinny Chase is always going to do a movie. Like Vinny's going to do the movie.
Huh. I'm starring in it?
Yeah.
You're directing it?
It's happening right now.
Co-starring?
It's happening right now.
Are you?
We're rolling right now.
Oh, okay. Because I have like a legit show pitch I was going to give you after the pod.
All right, save it.
All right, well, I can do it on air. And then everybody will take it.
Exactly. Save it.
We'll see you next time, everyone. All right, the more you know, ding. Psh, psh.